So, just about every one of us has fears, whether that be something like falling down a 10-story flight of stairs or being brutally murdered by a sleep paralysis demon. Either way, it's very normal for people to have fears. But when we are young children, I'm talking like ages 3 to 7, our fears seem to be a lot more unreasonable, and we seem to have a much higher quantity of our fears, whether it be something like having a monster in your closet or under your bed, even though monsters aren't real, or maybe it's trying to tell that one person that you have a crush on them, even though it's not that big of a deal. And for me personally, when I was a young child, again, around the ages of 3 to 7, I had two main fears that I'm going to talk about. The first one, which is not as big of a fear as the next one that I'm going to talk about, but my first fear was the Columbia Pictures logo, because, before a film starts, there's always, the logo, and for the Columbia Pictures logo, that just scared the ever-loving piss out of me, because I think it was because of the face, something about just, that face, and how it started out, really zoomed in on the face, and then went da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, and it, zoomed out, and something about that just, scared me so much. I always just hated looking at that face, and whenever, my dad, my mom would want to show me and my siblings, a movie or something like that on TV, and it was a Columbia Pictures movie, as soon as that logo started, I was so scared. I was ah! That's basically the best representation of how I sounded at that time. And what I would do is I would run out of our living room and into the hallway or something, and I would just wait there, and I would be like, no, I don't want to see the Columbia Pictures logo. I don't want to see the Columbia Pictures logo. No, please, God, no, please. And then maybe a good half minute later, I would ask, is the Columbia Pictures logo over? And then my family would probably just be like, yeah, Nico, it's over. What is wrong with you? Yeah, something about that face just really did not sit well with 6-year-old me. And the next fear, the one that really, really scared me a ton, was, you're not gonna believe this when you hear it, but it's Moose. Yup, you heard me right, Moose, the guy that was on Noggin, Nick Jr., everywhere I go, days are sunniest, jokes are the funniest, I don't know, something about him, actually that something that scared me about him so much was his voice, and also kind of the way he looked, with those, those Pac-Man cartoon eyes, I guess, that just freaked me out so much. It freaked me out so much, to the point where, as a young child, I would have reoccurring nightmares of him killing me, and how he would do so is, somewhat like this, right? So, I would go to sleep, and basically, in my nightmare, I would start my nightmare, right? So, so I would be, sitting, or maybe standing, at that part, directly situated in front of the TV, but the TV would be turned off, and it would also be, the middle of the night, all the lights are out, it's almost entirely pitch black, except for the fact that there was, some sort of, dark reddish brown, glow throughout the room, but it was still, really dark. What would happen is, basically, there would be, this bassy, I guess that's the best way to describe it, music that would start playing, dun 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 dun, something like that, and then I would hear the voice of Moose say something completely nonsensical, I need some, right? Something what? That doesn't make sense, right? And then he would yell, Moose, while jumping out of the turned off TV directly into my stomach, basically passing through it, and killing me. And the thing is, not only was it, super scary, but it hurt. It physically, I would always be in physical pain whenever Moose would jump into my stomach in these nightmares. It felt like I was being tickled and punched straight in the stomach at the same time. I think that it might have been a Charlie horse, in my stomach somehow, and I'm not sure exactly, but I would have these nightmares, at least once a week as a young child. It was, when I say reoccurring, I mean actually reoccurring. And sometimes, nowadays, I'll still get those nightmares, and the thing is, I've noticed a pattern is that whenever I get those nightmares and I wake back up and I feel that pain and stuff, it's always when I fall asleep with my stomach, my belly, whatever, facing up towards the ceiling. Therefore, I am probably never going to have a comfortable sleep with my stomach facing the ceiling ever again. I'm now gonna have to sleep on my side for the rest of my life, and that kind of sucks, because, I'm pretty sure that sleeping on your back is better for your neck and stuff. But yeah, Moose just scared me absolutely to no end as a child, and those were just some of the fears that I had as a child. If you like this video, then, I don't know, just, you can like it if you want to, subscribe if you want to. If you don't, that's cool. But yeah, I'll see you in the next video or something.